There were groups of immigrants leaving Hamburg, Germany. Through 1915 to 1920, there were 13.5 million immigrants that came to America. The reason they left their home country was because of war, famine, religious persecution, and overpopulation. That's just four main reasons why they left their home country. Steerage class was the most cheapest way to get to America, but the least comfortable. To get to America, it usually cost a life savings. Most families would just be able to send one or two members of their family to America, hoping they would earn enough money to bring the rest. On the steerage deck, there were farmers, artisans, and schoolmasters. It was dirty and often people would die from diseases. Ellis Island was the main processing point for immigrants. At Ellis Island, there would be inspectors that had 2 minutes to complete a medical inspection and 32 background questions. Those with diseases would be sent home. This often caused anxiety for the newly arriving immigrants. Inspectors with diseases would not have the patience with foreign last names, so they would change their names. At the main hall of Ellis Island, immigrants were tagged and chalked. Immigrants had to wait in long lines according to what language they spoke. They were chalked by their medical ailments. Some native-born people feared and resented newly arriving immigrants. They felt strange about their language, religion, and customs. Their own roots would be traced back to Northern and Western Europe. Desperate for work, they would usually accept a lower wage and worse working conditions. Some immigrants would be strikebreakers. This made native-born Americans resent them even more. The majority of immigrants settled in big cities, especially in industrial cities and ports where jobs were available. Immigrants would make their own type of neighborhoods that offered unique clothes, religion, language, and culture. However, it also syncopated them for the rest of America, so others would make stereotypes about them and prejudice. 5 cents a spot, lodging was an illegal place where most immigrants stayed at. It was illegal because it was unsafe. Living conditions were uncomfortable, crowded, and life-threatening. 60% of Chicago's newborn immigrants never reached their first birthdays. Decent lighting and fresh air was hard to come by in these lodges. Police would be busy at night.